And today in Georgia, a jury reaching a guilty verdict in the federal hate crime case surrounding the death of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, father and son, Greg and Travis McMichael, along with neighbor Bryan, were convicted in November for murdering the 22-year-old black man. The three men, who are white, chased and killed Arbery on a residential street after spotting him running in their neighborhood. They claimed he had acted suspiciously. NewsNation's Janelle Fort joins us now from Georgia. So, Janelle, explain what's the difference between the murder trial in November and this federal trial today?
Well, Nicole, this wasn't a murder trial. Prosecutors in this federal case weren't trying to prove that Gregory and Travis McMichael and their neighbor Roddie Bryan killed Ahmaud Arbery. Those three men were already convicted of that at the state level back in November and sentenced to life in prison. At the center of this case today was a question of whether or not race was a factor in why they chased down and shot Ahmaud Arbery. And the convictions today ensure that even if those convictions at the state level are overturned, these three men will still serve prison time.
Emotional moments outside the Brunswick Federal Courthouse. Ahmaud Arbery's family and supporters celebrating a symbolic victory in a case that sparked a national reckoning on racial injustice. A jury finding the three white men convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery guilty of federal hate crimes after determining they targeted the 25-year-old jogger because he was black. It took less than 4 hours for the jury to reach their decision. They found father and son Gregory and Travis McMichael and their neighbor Roddie Bryan each guilty of one count of interference with rights and attempted kidnapping. The McMichaels were also convicted of using, carrying, and brandishing, and in Travis McMichael's case, firing a gun during a crime of violence. The case garnered national attention after graphic cell phone video leaked online of the McMichaels and Bryan chasing Arbery through their neighborhood in February 2020, cornering Arbery with their trucks and then fatally shooting him. Federal prosecutors spent a week working to establish the three men's actions were motivated by racial bias and their animus towards black people. They called 20 witnesses to the stand, including an FBI analyst who combed through the men's messages and social media posts. Prosecutors shared roughly 24 texts and posts made by the younger McMichael and Bryan, where the pair used racial slurs, including the N-word, and made derogatory comments about black people. Neighbors and former co-workers also testified that the three men made troubling racist jokes and were open about their views.
Although we welcome the jury's verdict, the only acceptable outcome in this matter would have been Mr. Arbery returning safely to his loved ones 2 years ago.
And what makes this case somewhat monumental is that hate crimes are rarely prosecuted. In fact, here in Georgia, from 2005 to 2019, only 2 people were charged with federal hate crimes. And furthermore, here in the state of Georgia, the state didn't have its own hate crime laws until after Arbery's death. Nicole.
And Janelle Fort with that important explainer there. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.